time is changing a lot. We are living right now in a very different world than 70 or 20 years ago concerning all these things like fake news, faked reality. So maybe Matrix is an answer to that development?
You'll see in December.
Yes. Lana, it's too long. Without reading too much, about this changed world and our
Okay, this is what
reception
I'll
of
say.
the world.
When Keanu, how we showed the film to Keanu, and he really was blown away by it, and he said something I thought was typically Keanu, where it's incredibly insightful, and he's just sort of sitting there, and you don't expect some incredible revelation to come out of him in that moment, but he's like casual brilliance just sort of rolls off of Keanu. And he was just like sitting there and he goes, 20 years ago, you told this story in which you described the coming 20 years and the problems of the nature of digital virtual life and how it was going to impact us and what it was, how we could think about it, and gave us a frame to be able to think about it and talk about it. And you took the same character and the same stories and the same stuff, and somehow you made it about the next 20 years. And he was like, how did you do that?
It's just a clip from what's going to be the biggest movie of the year, The Matrix Resurrection. I've had the privilege of seeing it too, which I'm so grateful. And it really is that mind game that you would almost hope a movie like The Matrix would provide, but it does, and then some.
Oh, wow. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's also a love story, right? You know, Trinity, Thomas Anderson, Neo, fighting for their lives. What's real? What's not? Wake up, fight against the machines, you know? I mean, I think we can all relate to that.
That's what's so crazy.
Right?
The themes are so human. It is the metaphor of humanity embedded in the coding, and it just poses all these extraordinary questions. But is it true that maybe at the end of the day, it is about love?
If it's not, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're in big trouble.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
Better
agree.
get that love on, or, you know, we're not gonna make it. I mean, we can say that interpersonally, we could say that as a species, we could say it as a planet. You know, what do you think about doing another Matrix film? And I went, what? That sounds amazing, but I'm dead. And then she was like, are you? And I went, do tell. And she wrote a beautiful script, a wonderful story, and I think Matrix Resurrection is the film that we need today.
Are we living in a simulation? I think it's pretty obvious.